Hello everyone, this is Nati Carvajal and I'm here at Club Olin 55. With me I have TMP 7. Welcome.
Going.
You
Thanks
just
for
got
having
to Mexico City, huh? Literally.
Yeah, I just got here 2 hours ago. Yeah.
You just got off the plane and came straight here.
Yep, just left my bags outside.
What do you think about the space?
It's really cool. I like the hashtag environment you guys have going on.
What about the session? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was cool. It was really fun.
I'm glad you liked it. As you can see, we have a very pre-Hispanic themed place here. So we like to start the interview with a game so that we both get warm.
Okay.
It's also Friday, and
Yeah.
I think it's like, time to get a little warm.
Okay.
I'm going to explain this game to you. I don't know if you know this, but like the Mayas have been playing Juego de Pelota for thousands of years.
Okay.
So we're going to do our own little version of that.
Okay.
I'll explain it real quick. So basically, we have these balls, right?
Mhm.
And you can see our porteria Maya. You have one there, I have one there. So you're gonna have 3 chances to put the ball through the porteria.
Okay.
And if you can't do it, you have to drink a shot of tequila. The
Okay.
same rule applies to me, all right?
Okay.
You ready?
3 chances, you said?
Yeah, you have 3
Okay.
chances.
You can go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, ladies
okay,
first,
I'll
ladies
go
first.
first. Ladies first. All right. And number 1. Ooh, okay. 2. Oh! Okay, so I just saved myself from the tequila shot. Now it's your turn.
Okay. I think I can get in the first try.
You think you're gonna get it on the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, I like the confidence. I like the
Oh,
confidence.
nah, that's slipped. It's slipped. My bad.
Okay, you have another one.
Okay.
Second chance.
Maybe I want the tequila.
Okay, I think you actually want. Oh!
Let's go.
Okay,
You got
I'm gonna make a proposal here.
Okay.
Out of script. Should we still do a little shot of tequila?
I'm very down.
Yeah,
yes.
because I saw you before the interview that you were like.
Yeah. It's Friday. It's Friday night.
You had already poured yourself a shot of
Yeah.
tequila, but let me pour you a little bit more. Just because it's Friday. All right. Salud.
Cheers.
Salud, Danny. Welcome.
Oh,
Ooh.
tastes like Friday.
Oh, definitely. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Danny. Like, where are you from? How did you started this journey?
Yeah. So I'm originally from New York, but I grew up in Mexico for like 4 or 5 years when I was really young.
Sick.
And then I moved back to the U.S. with my parents, and that's my initial background. And then musical background, I was actually in college, and then I joined this tour that went from college to college and through parties. So that was my initial like entrance to the entertainment industry. And I started, from the back. I started being the event manager and booker, and
Cool.
I started booking DJs. So I became friends with a lot of DJs. I always liked music, so eventually, little by little, they started teaching me how to DJ. And then I went from booking DJs to managing DJs, and that taught me a little bit more of like the background scenes and how the business works. And eventually, something clicked in me and said, like, I know how to do everything. I know how to manage everybody, how to create how to create it and develop an artist. So why don't I just give it a go? And I gave it a go about 4 years ago. I was living in LA, and then I moved back to New York, and everything just clicked. Like I started getting more bookings, the music, everything fell in place. I found like my sound, and everything's been going really well so far. So
That's
it's still the
amazing.
beginning, yeah.
So you basically knew how to manage artists before
Yeah.
you even became an artist.
Yeah, I am my own manager.
Oh, that's sick.
I am my own tour manager.
So you
everything.
do everything.
Yeah, I keep it all to myself.
I mean, that's good business for sure.
Yeah. I have people that help me. I have my partners. I also do events. So my partners in those events, they help me out with bookings and stuff like that. They're actually with me. They're back at the hotel. But yeah, like I have a good team. It's not just all myself, but for the most part, like I just know what direction I want to go in, and I think who else knows what you need better for your career than yourself,
Okay,
So
I have a couple of questions about what you just mentioned. You grew up in Mexico, right?
Yes.
Where?
En Puebla.
En Puebla.
Yeah.
O sea, hablas español.
Sí, hablo español.
Ah, ¿cuánto tiempo estuviste en Puebla?
Desde los 6 meses hasta los 5 años.
Oh, yeah, so the first 5 years of your life
Yeah,
you
yeah.
spent in Puebla.
Yeah, it was my first language.
It was your first language,
yeah.
but then you went and you lived your life in
in
the
US,
States.
yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you were talking about like how you found your sound. Can you tell us a little bit about your sound?
Yeah, so since I booked DJs and I worked in like this entertainment space, I heard sounds from everywhere, you know, like back in 2013, like EDM and like very like high energy electro was like a thing. Avicii, like that's my favorite, you know, I still have his tattoo, rest in peace. He was like a good like, you know, person like I really looked up to and just everything performance and production. He was like my initial like in with music, like electronic music. And then little by little, like I just experienced life and my taste changed and evolved. I went to Tulum, I went to Mykonos, Ibiza, so like, you know, my taste palette like broadened. And I think I realized that I enjoy creating a vibe and an atmosphere where people can dance and like create like connections more than just playing high-pitched music, high-energy music where people just, you know, dance and then go home and forget about it. Like I want people to go home and like be like, that was like my favorite night ever. Like I met the soulmate, like my soulmate, like the love of my life, you know?
Oh,
so
that's so cool.
That's what I eventually like realized I like to do, create experiences and moments. So I ended up doing like Afro, melodic, stuff with like meaning and substance, you know?
So your music has actually like evolved a lot throughout the years.
Yeah. It changes, and then also a little background on what TMP means. It means take my pills. So but it's not like in the reference where people think it's like like drug related. It's actually more like the like Matrix, like blue pill or red pill.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
interesting.
So I have this thing where my sets, before I get to the venue or I see what the crowd likes, I either play a blue pill or a red pill set. A red pill set is more like fun, you know, just energetic, make people dance, whatever. And then blue is where I take people like on a journey and like go darker and deeper.
It's a trip.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's 2 sets that you get, and you really never know what you're gonna get until I'm there and
you feel the energy, you feel the crowd.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's so important, right? Like for a DJ to be able to read a crowd.
Yeah, I think like when it comes to like a club, like I like club settings more than like, you know, big festivals because you lose like connection with being so far away and then also being constrained to like, you know, like a certain time. With clubs, I like enjoy it more because it's more intimate. Like you feel like everybody's like a part of like one ecosystem, you know, like from the bartenders, the managers, the DJ, the promoters, the guests that are coming and spending money, you know. It's all one giant ecosystem, and everybody has to work like equally to create like a great night.
And also the energy is more contained, right?
Exactly.
So it's
it's easier.
If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, at least you can read it better and try to like
exactly because
switch it.
you can see people, like you can actually like see everyone's like, you know, expressions and stuff, as opposed to like big shows where you just get lost and you kind of have to focus on the little piece and, you know, hopefully go from there.
Talking about big shows.
Yeah.
I heard you're playing at Coachella.
It's an after party.
Coachella after party.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's still
intimate.
pretty cool.
It's intimate. Yeah.
But it's like what you're talking about. It's like a more intimate.
Exactly. I like it more because it's like people go there and they're just ready to rip. You know, they just go there with the only expectation of just keep partying, keep it alive. You know, and it's Sunday too, so it's the closing party, which means everyone's gonna be tired, and the people that are there are just the soldiers that want to keep going and they want to party. Yeah.
Is this a festival that you enjoy as an attendee or?
Yeah. This is the first year I haven't been to Coachella in like 10 years. Usually I go every year with like a bunch of my friends and you know, just run around like a little kid because there's so many stages and so many different sounds and artists. You know, you have like indie, country, like well not country but indie, like alternative, house music. You have hip hop. You have everything pop. You know, so it's like a giant like melting pot of sounds. And it's cool to like meet people that you've never heard of.
Of course.
Because something might click, and then it gives you inspiration for other stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Having your childhood here in Mexico, do you bring your roots into your music in some way?
Yeah. I think Spanish people are just born with rhythm, and it's very hard to like like teach rhythm. So yeah, with my sets you can feel it. I play like stuff with like rhythm and a lot of like like drums and cool like, features that I think Spanish like or Latin countries like are like are really good at, which is like drums specifically.
Yeah, of course. I think it you can tell in the music,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And like I said, rhythm. It's not just like people jumping up and down. Like I want people to like move and dance. And I feel like Spanish people love dancing. Mexican people love dancing. So it definitely helps.
And these events that you're producing, what are they? Like what type of events?
So my partners and I, we own two brands. One is Vault. It's called
Okay.
Vault, and one is called Soul Together. They're both based out of New York. Soul Together is a brand we do at the One Hotel. Every single Sunday, it's a rooftop party. It's from 2 to 10 p.m. And we have DJs like Kaz James, Baron, who you guys just had, Bonton, Kalusha, Ameme, Nico D'Andrea. We have like those type of artists come and play. And that's every week, every Sunday. So
every Sunday.
Every Sunday for the first one's in May, and May 4th, and it ends September 28th. And then Vault is our other brand that's a little bit more like warehouse style. It's a bigger capacity. It's about 2,500 people, and the direction there is kind of like all over the board. One day we might have like a tech house DJ. The next day it might be like a Afro, and then the next week it might be like a techno DJ. It's all over the board. And the last show we did was Fashion Week with Chase West, and it went really well.
Amazing.
And then I opened up for him, and it was probably the biggest show I've played as TMP. Yeah.
Oh, so it was very special for you.
Yeah, because I produced it. We worked hard. We worked very hard for a few months, and then it was sold out. So playing something that you created is very different than just getting booked and cashing your check and playing.
Of course, it's extra special.
Yeah. It was like a reward.
All right, I'm gonna give you a chance to celebrate over that. Since you grew up in Mexico, I know you might know how to play Chin Champoo. Do you know?
Is that rock, paper, scissors?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you remember how it goes? It's like chin, cham, and then you throw whatever you throw.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Whoever loses has to take a shot.
Okay,
and
I'm pretty bad at this.
If you still
We'll take it together.
a shot, you can still take it. All right? Chin, shampoo. Oh,
I
won. You won.
You take a
Okay,
shot.
I have
I'll take
to
a shot
take it.
with you.
Are you going to take it with me?
Yeah,
Lovely.
of course.
Lovely. All right, let's do this.
I still have some left.
You want a little bit more? I know
Sure.
you do. I can tell.
It's good tequila.
Oh yeah, it's lovely.
All right, cheers.
All right, salud.
Salud.
I love this thing you do every time you...
It's like a habit.
Yeah?
It's a habit. It's like for good luck.
Oh, it's for good luck.
I think so, yeah.
You're-
I don't know where I learned it from, where I picked it up from, but it's a habit, yeah. Whenever I take a shot, all my
You
friends always
touch
do it.
wood?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm glad you took that shot with me because now I want to learn a little bit more about your life.
Okay.
All right, how's your heart right now?
It's cool. It's in a lot of different places.
It's in a lot of different places?
Yeah.
Way too many places?
Way too many for my liking, yes.
Way too many for your liking. Okay, that brings me to what I was gonna tell you. How do you feel about like the work-life balance being a DJ and also an event producer, which is like even more because it's not only when you play, it's like also you're throwing all of these events and etc. Because it must be like complicated, like if you wanted to have like a stable relationship with someone.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your position on that?
It's definitely hard because you can't be selfish and just think about yourself. You got to think about the other, like your partner.
Yeah.
And especially being a DJ and traveling, your attention's not fully there.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult. That's why, like, I said it's like in a lot of different places because one part is like the music. My heart's like, with the music, which that's the most important thing right now for me. And then the other part is like, I'm getting older, so I do want like kind of have something stable. But I just know it wouldn't be fair for the other person at the moment. So yeah, that's where it's at.
Yeah, like you feel that at this moment you couldn't give to someone.
Exactly. Yeah. I just know I wouldn't be there. My attention wouldn't fully be there because, like you said, I have many things going on right now. So, and not to make it seem like unfair, but I think right now for me the most important thing is building and continuing to reach a level of success that that will make me happy. So that's kind of the main priority. So I know for a fact, like, any other partner wouldn't be at that same level. You know, the attention would definitely be less.
Yeah, so you want to like fully like put all that energy into that growth that you want to have right now and all of that. Okay, that it's also very fair. It's good to be fair to the other other person.
You know,
and
you
be
just gotta be true with yourself, because I can make it work, but at some point it's just not gonna work out.
It's just not gonna work out.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good position.
Yeah.
So what would be like your dream collab?
In what sense?
In like,
for music or or events?
Oh yeah, interesting, because you can for me, let's start with music.
Music, honestly, probably just like my good friends. You know, Darman, he's a really good artist. He's a really good friend. He's helped me out a lot. He would be a dream collab. And then my other friend, Nija Houston, he's actually a professional skateboarder. And
Where is he from?
He's from the U.S.
From the U.S.
Yeah, he's I think, like, #1 skateboarder in the world.
Interesting.
I grew up, like, my like, not my teen years, but like my 20s. I grew up with him a lot in LA. Like, we were, you know, really close, and we actually started doing music together. Like, he DJs now too, and I taught him in the beginning. So I think since we started together, it would be really awesome to at some point have like an official collab.
Are you guys planning on doing something like that?
We do a lot of stuff together, like play, but like music wise, not yet. So I think that's the next step. Just making it official. Again, he's busy and I'm busy, so it's a little hard. And I don't live in LA anymore. I live in New York. He's in LA, so yeah, it'll come though. But I think that would be the most special one, just because we started together, like this music journey kind of. So and there's so many funny stories in the back. So it would be really funny one day.
Share one of those funny stories with me.
So
you gotta share at least one.
During COVID, like, you know, like, everybody was kind of in lockdown.
Yeah.
And LA, like, you know, after a few months, everybody got tired of being stuck alone.
Yeah, I was actually in LA during that time.
So there was a lot of parties. And then him and I and our other friend, we made this little group chat called Party or Us, you know, where we're like, let's just like throw parties, whatever. And then it started with us just bringing like 2 speakers in his car to like a house and just playing music. And then eventually we started like adding like equipment to it. Okay. So, you know, went from having 2 speakers to then having 3 to then having like a little small DJ, like, you know, table, like CDJs. And then it grew that eventually, like, we had like lasers, smoke machines, you know, like full on production for like a house party. And that's kind of where like the whole DJing started. Like, I started DJing mostly because the people that, you know, we would hire to just come like play music, they weren't playing what we liked. Yeah. So then we were like, yo, let's just buy a USB, download the music we like.
Yeah, because at the time it was all house parties. There was like literally
nothing was open.
Yeah.
Everybody was losing their mind. They wanted to, like, you know, kind of like drink and, you know, hang out with people. So we started doing that, and that's where like the whole musical journey for me started.
That's very
like,
interesting.
Yeah, like I was in music before, but that was like the moment where like I'm like, okay, like I bought the USB, now like I have to learn how to use it. I have to learn how to download music. I have to learn how to DJ, and it was rough in the beginning because I was really bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I never owned CDJs, so I would just practice at the parties. So
my God.
So then if I failed, everybody would be like, boo.
No way.
If I did good, everybody would be like, yeah.
You were actually learning how to DJ while you were playing in front of people?
Yeah.
That's brave.
There's a funny story, actually. Another one. What's it called? I got booked to play this like really big party. It was like, I thought it was going to be small, like a small house party. It ended up being at a venue with like 2,500 people. Huge. And I'm like, I don't really know how to DJ. Like, how do I tell this guy? I told him, and he's like, bro, just go up there and do what you do. It was really bad, but the music selection was good, so people still had fun. But yeah, I don't know how I pulled that out of my ass.
That's actually very brave. Like, you actually started like doing everything in front of people.
Yeah, exactly. So like now, like when I play, like the whole, like, you know how people get nerves and stuff, I kind of just click. Like I go from Danny to TMP. Like, you know, like right as soon as I touch it, everything just time freezes, and I just play, and like I don't feel like any nerves or anything.
How big did these like house parties you were throwing get? Like, did they get big?
Like big as in popular,
in amount of people that were?
Yeah, it started with like 20, 30, 50 people, and eventually like we did like a house party that ended up in the news for like 500 people. Yeah, we were on the news for that because it was COVID, so it was like pretty frowned upon, you know. But everybody was like 22 years old. Like we didn't really care. We just wanted to party with our friends.
Yeah, you guys were super young.
Yeah.
And something good came out of it. Like now,
Exactly.
now
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it wasn't all for nothing.
Yeah, he's actually Nigel. He's actually DJing too now.
Did he start DJing at that moment?
Same
There?
Exact time.
No way.
Yeah.
So you guys just bought the turntables and started playing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Now we have real shows and real interviews.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
And you guys should definitely do that collab. I think it would be pretty cool.
I think it'll happen at some point. I think we just need to both be in the same, like in a room at the same time, which is a little hard right now, but it'll happen.
First time that you play here in Mexico? Or
yeah, first time. I actually haven't been to Mexico in 10 years probably.
I was gonna ask you, is it like, I know, do you still have family here?
Yeah, I have some like aunts and uncles in Puebla.
Your immediate family is back in the States?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't come that often?
No, I've been to like Puerto Vallarta, Cabo, Tulum obviously. But Mexico City, no, this is like my first time in like a really long time.
If you had to choose one Mexican festival to play at, which one would it be?
I think Zamna, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's more my speed.
Yeah.
But I've seen two other cool ones, like EDC is really cool. And then the one, Tecate Pal Norte, that one looks really awesome. So I'll be interested in those. But I think Zamna is probably like what I like the most.
Like,
yeah, it fits my sound more.
That sounds like you.
Yeah, like in the jungle.
About cities, because I can see that you're very well traveled. You just told us that you went here, there, and to many different places. I'm gonna give you different cities.
Okay.
All right. And you're gonna tell me, you're gonna choose between them.
Okay.
Cities to play music at, right?
Okay.
So like I'll give you cities and you're gonna tell me, oh, I would prefer that one over that one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to guess which one you're gonna choose.
Okay.
All
so
right?
I pick it in my head.
No, you're gonna say it to me, and
okay.
I'm gonna write here because it's gonna be like a selection type of thing.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna write here which one I think you're gonna. Now that I've talked to you, I'm gonna go with a wild guess here. I'm trying to read your mind. All right. I mean, I guess this could be fun.
Okay.
And I have to put this one in here as an honor to my country. Okay, Spain or Costa Rica?
I think Spain, just because of Ibiza.
Ooh.
But Costa Rica's really nice.
Broken heart.
They have BPM.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
No. I haven't been, but I've seen a lot of videos, and my friends tell me it's really nice.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Spain or Dubai?
Spain. Yeah.
Spain or England?
Honestly, I think I'll choose England just because I'll play something different.
Okay, cool. England or Brazil?
Brazil. Easy.
Why?
Easy
Why so easy?
I just love Brazil. Everything about it. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, Brazil or Argentina?
Brazil.
Brazil or Mexico?
I have to pick Mexico. I have to.
There's no way you cannot.
Yeah. I have to.
Mexico or Portugal?
Mexico. That's an easy one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ah, I super missed. I thought you were gonna. I wrote down Dubai. I don't know why I thought you were.
I like it, but between Spain, that's a tough one. If you said like Portugal or Dubai, I would have.
That means I have to take another shot.
Okay, go for it. I just took one.
You're gonna take one with me because
Another
I know
one?
you like the shots. All right.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
Whew.
Oof, that one hurt.
Did it?
That's the fourth one.
I think you've been drinking shots while we've been talking.
I was drinking before.
Oh, yeah.
I took a head start.
It's all good.
I took a head start.
That's
it's Friday.
That's how you start
the weekend. This is the pregame.
This is just the pregame.
Yeah.
I would like to learn a little bit more about your family. Who do you live? I know you have brothers, sisters.
Yeah, I have two brothers. I'm the middle child. Yeah.
Okay, younger.
I'm the middle one. So
you're the middle child.
So I'm an older and a younger.
Are they in the States too?
My little brother is. My older brother lives in Colombia now.
What about your parents? Are they over there with you too?
Yeah. My mom, she's in the U.S.
And does your mom support this DJ career? How? No.
She's Mexican. No, she's probably like, what is this? What are you doing?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Because like, she's probably like, what do you mean?
For many years, she was like, what are you doing with your life? Like, what are you doing? She didn't get it, because it's very difficult to explain to like a mom that obviously she's born here, so she went to the U.S. to give us like a better future. It's hard. And my older brother kind of did like everything by the book. He was like an A+ student in high school. He went to an Ivy League school, like for college. So when I just came and it was my turn, and I just didn't do that great in high school, barely went to class, and then college left within like 3 months, and then started, traveling, touring. She's like, what are you doing? Like, this is crazy to me. Like, this is not okay. And obviously, she was just like very confused, and still is. She's like, how do you make money? How does this work? But I mean, she's my mom, so she's supportive, as she just wants me to, be okay, financially stable, and then, happy, which is the most important thing. But yeah, very confused.
I wish I had that sign of like, Mom, I'm fine. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to say something to your mom right now?
What's up?
Hi, Mom. He's doing interviews now.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently.
It's a college interview.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your talent. Good luck at Coachella. I'm sure you're going to have the greatest of times.
Yeah.
You want another shot before you leave?
I'll take one.
Just one to say goodbye?
Yeah.
All right. Let's just do it, because I know you're enjoying
Look,
this.
we finished the bottle.
Yep. Bottle is done. Salud. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And if you guys have not seen his session, go watch it now, because it's incredible, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. This is where we say goodbye with these cheers, and I'll see you very soon. Salud. Ciao, ciao. Mwah. Right, no more tequila for me.
That's enough.